COSO is the committee of sponsoring organizations of the Tradeway Commission. There are 5 organizations to support COSO's work. They are IMA, AIA, AICPA, IIA, and FEI. These 5 organizations designed COSO report when United States economic risk increase and financial fraud exist. So, and at that time, society were highly expected that financial risk and fraud could be limited by companies' internal control and independent auditors. At beginning, COSO aims to detect fraud in organizations' financial reports and research the reason of fraud. Later, it's more focused on internal control and internal control. In 1992, COSO published an internal control integrity framework report. This report pointed out that internal control is used to increase operating efficiency and reduce the risk of asset loss. It also can ensure the financial reports are reliable and follow the law and standards. The 5 parts of COSO framework are control environments, risk assessment, control activity, information and communication, and monitoring. First, let's begin with the control environment. It is the foundation of all other 4 parts. Control environment reflects controller's attitude to manage and control the organization. If high-level managers do not care about management and employees, internal control will be affected negatively. Reasonable organization structure is a precondition of decentralization. Board of supervisors especially supervise managers' mistakes and frauds. Managers also need to inspire employees so that employees can be motivated in work. Second, risk assessment is to estimate how would risk affect a company or people before the risk happen. Managers should set an operating goal first and then assess the risk to reach the goal. By connect the risk assessment and organization project, managers can control risk in an acceptable range. Third, control activity are the policies and the progresses that can make sure managers' instruction can be followed. Employees should be aware to authority work for all process in business. Managers give different level of authorities to employees and sometimes need to have special authority. Budget control is an important internal control and it is kind of authority. Accurately calculate budget can give controllers an overview of operating activity and they can reasonably allocate resource. Control asset is another component in control activity. For example, accountants should record inventory and to make sure inventory number is consistent with financial reports number. Fourth, information and communication means people need to use information to communicate efficiently. This information includes both internal and outside of the organization. Everyone in the organization should receive information from upper level, and everyone should be clear about their position and duty. The last one, monitoring, is used to analyze internal control quality. It relies on the efficiency of risk assessment and the monitoring process. The accountants monitored risk. When accountants monitor the risk, they should report to the higher level and to the board.